You still masturbate regularly, every night, but you wake up feeling empty, guilty, and more distant from your wife. Have you ever asked yourself, why am I still active, but losing my real desire, losing connection, losing feeling? Most men over 60 think they're maintaining their performance. But the truth is, the way they masturbate, the timing, the motivation, and the rhythm is secretly killing their dopamine and destroying intimacy. And in this video, you will learn, why does getting off more often lead to a loss of excitement, how to reconnect with yourself to restore dopamine, excitement, and even the feeling of closeness with your partner. Welcome to Top Senior Health. I'm Dr. Sophia, an endocrinologist specializing in the health of men over 60. So, what's happening in your brain every time you masturbate the wrong way, and why is it destroying emotional intimacy so quickly? Secret 1. Getting off to feel better, but ending up more empty. Most men over 60 believe that masturbation helps reduce stress, maintain sex drive, and prevent prostate issues. But here's what no one tells you. Masturbation isn't wrong. What's wrong is the way you're doing it, which is draining your dopamine like water dripping into dry sand. When you release too quickly, too often, or just to temporarily escape a feeling of emptiness, your brain stops responding to dopamine. According to the Sexual Health Journal, men over 60 who have a monotonous, daily masturbation habit often report a decreased ability to feel real pleasure during sex, even if their bodies are still capable of an erection. I once met Arthur, 67, who came to the clinic with a confused look. I'm still healthy. I still do it alone every night, but why don't I want to hold my wife anymore? I told him that instead of getting off immediately, he should try to pause, breathe deeply, and touch himself more slowly. This action, called resensitization, helps his brain get used to real dopamine again. Secret 2. A bright screen? Dopamine is turned off. Many men think that watching provocative content late at night is harmless, but here's a truth few people dare to face. Every time you burn dopamine through a screen, you are draining the internal supply your body needs for real excitement and real connection. According to a study from Cambridge University, exposure to repetitive, provocative content reduces the density of dopamine receptors in the brain, meaning the more you watch, the more stimulation you need, but the less you feel. Worse, the blue light from the screen suppresses melatonin, causing insomnia and indirectly lowering testosterone. You're not just losing the joy of life, you're programming your brain to see real intimacy as boring. Try turning off all devices an hour before bed. Instead of going into the bedroom with your phone, bring in a warm towel and take care of yourself with touch. This helps reactivate dopamine through skin-to-skin contact instead of artificial light. Secret 3. It's not a lack of desire, it's that your brain has gotten used to a reflex of isolation. Many men over 60 tell themselves, I still have desire, but I'm used to being alone now. But it's this habit of taking care of yourself in isolation, repeated every day, that is teaching your brain to gradually cut off its ability to emotionally connect. According to the International Journal of Neuropsychopharmacology, the human brain after age 60 needs the repetition of positive emotional interaction to maintain real desire. When you take care of yourself too much, the brain subconsciously learns that pleasure doesn't require intimacy, and gradually, you no longer find other people attractive, not even your own partner. You haven't lost your passion, you're just letting your brain get used to isolation. I will never forget Ronald, 72, who said during a consultation, I don't know how to start again. I only know how to do it alone to get it over with. But he didn't know. That very act was causing him to gradually lose the opportunity to connect with his wife. Instead of getting it over with quickly, try to extend the period of feeling. Have a real conversation with your partner, not about sex, but about intimacy. Connect first, and the feelings will follow. Secret 4. Restoring dopamine doesn't require pills. It requires relearning how to touch. Many men over 60 think they need supplemental testosterone or that their brain is too old. The truth is, you don't need pills. You need to be touched the right way. Dopamine isn't just produced by sex, but also by anticipation, emotion, and real connection. According to a study from the UCLA Neurobiology Department, dopamine spikes most during anticipation, when you're looking forward to something pleasant, not when you reach the peak. This means a hand held or a single gaze has the power to spark dopamine more strongly than any video you've ever watched. And specifically, slow touch can reawaken the sensory nervous system that has been dormant for a long time. My patient, Franklin, 69 years old, once admitted, "I don't remember the last time I held her hand." We didn't prescribe pills. We just instructed him to sit next to his wife every night, hold her hand for 1 minute, say nothing, just breathe together. After 2 weeks, he came back and said, "I'm starting to feel like I'm truly alive again." We have just uncovered a silent truth together. It's not because you're old or because you're weak. It's because your brain is repeating a habit of isolation, unconsciously, silently, and draining dopamine every day. From getting off alone, to the cold light of a screen, to the reflex of avoiding real intimacy, all of it contributes to you losing connection with real feelings, and with the very woman who has been by your side for all these years. But you can change. No pills needed. No need to struggle. Just start with one thing. Reconnect with yourself, slowly, consciously, and with a real desire to connect. You haven't lost your power. It's just buried by unconscious loops. Don't let age or the voices in your head make you give up on real feelings. Believe this. A handheld is enough to spark dopamine. A single gaze can reawaken life. And you, even after turning 60, still have the full ability to be loved, to be touched, to be connected, like a man in every sense of the word. If one of the insights in this video made you stop and think, share with me below. Have you ever fallen into the feeling of emptiness after getting off? And what's the first thing you want to change after today? Type Reconnect if you want to start the journey of recovering dopamine and true intimacy. Type I'm still alive if you believe real feelings and real connection are still within you. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the Top Senior Health channel to not miss any of the emotional and scientific videos that help you live every day to the fullest after 60.